YouTube, this is Lady V 82621. I am coming back to you to do the second part of threading your serger using the Brother 1034D. Yesterday was white thread, today is black, so you can actually see it being threaded through. So let's get started. As you see here, I have threaded my black thread through this first loop. And as on this rod that you have, it is labeled, it's numbered with the steps. So this is the first step, and your thread should be coming out towards you. The loose end of the thread should be coming out towards you. Then you have step 2, which is these little clips here. Each thread has a clip to be clipped on, to clip the thread on. So what you will do is you'll take your first thread, and each thread here has a different step, have different steps. They get easier along the way, but they have different steps. So what you will do is clip all of your threads onto here. Focus, there we go. Onto here. And then that's the second step. This is the third step. You will take your thread and lie it into the crack and pull this out. This is a lever. Pull it out so your thread drops in there, and it's a good, excuse me, that came right out. And it's not supposed to be tight, but it's supposed to hook in there. So it's not in there. Hold on. There it goes. So that's the second step. And this is the first thread cone. And what you want to do when you're threading your machine, you're going to go from blue to yellow. Don't go from yellow to blue. So now that that's in there, I think, and it still feels kind of loose. That's better. Now that that's in there, it's still not. Hold on. Definitely needed 2 hands. So now it has some tension. It's not supposed to pop right out. So that's step 3. And you will need 2 hands. I'm recording, so it's going to take a second. Step 4, you're going to just place the thread through the crack. Now, step 5, and they're all labeled with which needle you're going to be working with. So I'm working on the blue one. So you'll follow the blue steps. You'll take step 5 and you'll go through this hook here. Then you will run across. Don't take the thread through that second hook. It doesn't belong there. Then you will move the thread through these 2 blue dots. This is step 6 and 7. So it's through 1, and 2. Those 2 blue dots should have that first thread through there. Then you're going to go through step 8, which is this hook right here. Should be able to see that. Through that hook right there. Step 9 is this little lever here, and it's labeled blue, as you can see, and this lever pulls out. Okay, And there's actually, there you go. there's a blue triangle here and here. This is the first step. Remember, this is your first thread. What you will do is you'll take your thread, and there's like a latch. This is the latch here. You'll take your thread and you'll put the thread behind that latch, which is kind of hard when you're holding a camera at the same time. But you guys shouldn't have that problem. Okay, so now that it's on, not all the way on. Now that it's on that latch there, you're going to push it back. Oh, it fell. Hold on one sec. You don't want it to fall. Oh, this is difficult when you're holding a camera. There we go. So it's on that latch. You want to push the latch back on there. Push it back in. So it should be good and in there. There we go. And that was step 9. Step 10, there's a hole here that you want to thread the same thread through, like so. And this would be a good time to use your tweezers, if I knew they're there. And you can pull it right through. And make sure it didn't get caught up like that. There we go. So it's now threaded through there. So that was step 10. Now step 11, all you're going to do is push the thread between, can't see. Oh, there you go. Push the thread between here. You're not going to thread it through that hole. You're just going to place it behind there. And you can't see because I can't see. There we go. You're just going to take it and place it behind there. And again, this is when you would use your tweezers to help you out. There we go. I'm going to switch hands. Hold on. Yeah, take your tweezers. Oh no! Oh guys, sorry. Okay, I had to like place it with both my hands, but it'll go behind there, behind this thing right here. You know, take it, take the needle, take the thread and pull it through there. And as you can see, it can get caught up. You don't want that to happen. So you'll just Make sure it's not behind there. And pull it through. And that's the step for the first one. And just lay it across there. So I will do steps 1 through 4 for the rest of them. And I will continue to step 5. I will continue from I'll do 1 through 4. And I'll continue to step 5 so this doesn't take us long. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm now on the second thread from the blue one, so the green one. And I have done step 1 through 4. So now from 4, you're going to pull this down, and they're actually all labeled on here. The green, the blue, the only actually 2 ones is the green and the blue on here that you have to thread through here, through the machine. So step 5, you'll take your thread and go through that second hook, not the first one, but the second hook. And make sure it's through there. Then step 6, you've seen the blue dot, but now you're going to put it through the green dot, not here, but right here. That first hook, and just drag it across. See that? So step 7 is going through this green hook here, the final hook. Step 8, from that hook, you're going to thread it through this needle here. Make sure I focus. This needle here is where step 8 is. So you're going to thread it through, and hopefully I can do this at the same time as holding this camera. I need to cut it. It's too much slack. You're going to thread it through this needle here. Oh, success. Let me get my tweezers. And you're going to take it and pull give it to me. There we go. Pull it through. And it's not, it looks like it's threaded through there, but it's only threaded through that one. And what you will do is make sure it's not hooked on there. You're going to pull it through. And make sure it's under your foot. Make sure the thread is under your foot. This is your foot. Why are you being so difficult? There we go. So it should be under this thing here. There we go. the foot. Stop being difficult. There we go. No, not happening. There we go. Under the foot. And that's your second one. Alright, now let's go to this third one, which is easy because it's going to thread your needle. This needle. So, this is your third one from the green. Step 4. And let me get this other one out the way. Step 4, you're going to make sure it goes across this metal bar here. Keep following that arrow. Go across, all the way across. And this is step 5. You'll take it and spin it around there. Sorry. That's step 5. So then you'll take it down and pull it behind this bar here. And this is going to thread your right needle for me. Your right needle. So further to this bar, you're going to thread this needle. I'm going to thread this needle and put it under here, and I'll go to the last one. Okay, this is the final needle that you're going to thread, and we're going to go to step 4, which will go the same place as the other needle, other thread, which was the pink one. You're going to go through 5, step 5, go around. Then you're going to go behind this hook here. And then you're going to thread your left needle, this needle furthest away from this. And I will thread that and I will come right back. Okay, now you should have successfully threaded your machine. You can now close this up. And again, all your threads should be under this square footer here. And it's kind of, I need you to not be buried. It should be under here. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4 threads under there. So now what you're going to do is take a scrap piece of fabric, which I have here from last night. And this was white. And now we're going to make sure that it's on the edge. Pull your lever down so your foot goes down, and slowly, my foot is actually across the room. You're going to slowly feed your fabric through. Slowly. Around so it can cut it. And there you have it. You have your threaded serger. One thing I would like to point out before I end this video is, and I'm sorry it's 20 minutes, but these are your tension knobs. Your tension knobs, and I've been fiddling with them because I've been trying to thread this machine. Your tension knobs should always be between 3 and 4. You don't want it extra tight or your fabric could buckle. So they should be between 3 and 4. And this is standard. I was told I have this last one on 3 because this is the thread that's closest to, if I open this up, this is that thread here. So you don't want that extra tight. And I got this advice from my mother-in-law. I want to shout out my baby who actually bought the Serger for me. And that is pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or comments, just leave them in the box below. Thank you and have a great day.